everyone, Camo here, and welcome to episode 3 on the Nodecraft server. Now, today we're starting things off over here in the commercial district, where we're actually going to be killing cows, because right now we're desperate for food. I've already collected a bit, I've collected a stack in 18, but that's not going to last us very long on hard mode. So, I'm going to go through, try and get maybe 4 or 5 stacks, and I'll see you guys back at the base once I've done that. So that wasn't as much steak as I wanted to get. I only got around 2 stacks, or a stack and a half. But what we did get is a awesome gift from Great Chewbacca. Look at that. Our first Lytra, some much better armor, and golden carrots. These are going to help out a ton, because this is the best food in the game. Other than like enchanted golden apples and stuff. But we also got some tools, rockets, and pearls. We need pearls for ender chests, because we tend to go through those pretty quickly. And then arrows, I'm not sure why arrows, but hey, I'll take it. And mending, that is going to be awesome. Finally get some mending, get some better tools, because at the moment, our tools are they're a bit lame, I gotta say. Armor, my helmet broke earlier. We're not doing too well, actually. We're pretty ugly. So let's suit up in the new gear and see what that looks like. Alright, that is so much better. Finally get a pair of wings, and real quick, I want to test them out. Now I don't want to fly too much because I don't have unbreaking on them, and they're probably going to break really quickly if we start flying around. But let me throw some more steak on the fire, and then take off. Alright, now where should I make my very first launch from? I'm thinking right here. Right here. Ready? Here we go. Oh, really? Oh, really? The lag didn't let me launch. Alright, let's try it again. Can we go? Yes! We're flying. Oh, look at that. We have taken to the skies officially. Finally. See our beautiful mesa from all up above. Now that is a sight. That is one hell of a sight, I gotta say. So now that I've cooked up all our steak, we can actually eat some decent food and save these golden carrots for later on, because I don't want to use them too much. I feel like those are better food for, say, end raiding or something, when we need a lot of energy really quick and have a lot of saturation. But while we were getting all this beef, we got a ton of leather. So real quick, I'm going to craft up a bunch of item frames, and we're going to see how that looks, because item frames are actually really expensive. I mean, leather, it doesn't sound like something that would be too hard to get, but in mass amounts, it's not fun to get at all. So, let's craft up a few of those. We got 24. Let's see, I've crafted 32, so it takes 20 per side, right? Yeah, 20 per side. So we need one more set of 8. There we go. And that should be enough to fill up the entire wall here. And while they do have a bigger hitbox than signs, so we have to click a bit more accurately, right here in the corner, they look so much nicer, and it's easier to distinguish an image of the block in the frame than it is to read each individual text box and try and make out what you're looking at from that. Does that make any sense? It makes sense. Either way, I'm going to put on some music real quick and get sorting. Alright, and with that super fast time lapse done, we've officially sorted out all the items from up there into our little sorting system over here. Now, it's not the prettiest, it's kind of a bit mismatched all around, and these three slots here are going to be for smooth stone, where I have cobble right now because we don't have any smooth stone, and this is going to be granite and diorite later on. And what I did notice is it's going to be super annoying. Every time you want to click on a chest, you end up rotating the item a few times before you can actually click the hitbox. So if you're just going in quickly, you'll hit it a few times and then click it, and these are going to get all messed up. And this is not too bad with the dirt because it's kind of symmetrical, but this is going to annoy me a whole lot. But I guess we're just going to have to live with it. And it's not a perfect sorting system by any means, but I do think it'll do for the time being until we can make our proper one in our main base. And of course, knowing me, this is going to be a very common sight, having all kinds of shulkers just everywhere on the floor. It's going to be a box monster, but we're just going to have to deal with that when the time comes, won't we? And now that we've got 40 shulker boxes, we actually have some stuff to put into here. So craft up a whole bunch of these, and oh, actually we're going to need place a couple of those down, pick the boxes back up. Let's grab a couple chests, because we're going to need another chest just here to put shulk boxes in. Oh, that feels good. Having a ton of boxes again, that really is nice. Now which one is the one that's named? Because that's this one, okay. I definitely want to use that one, rename it again, because the name right now is a bit long. And then craft all these up again. And just like that, we almost have a full double chest of shulkers on like it's day 4 now? Yeah, day 4. That's awesome. That is so good. And just like that, we filled in all the walls with red terracotta. We finished our sorting system, adding smooth stone, granite, diorite, and I actually changed the coal here to gold ore, thinking that represented ores and mineral like that a little bit better. We've added our furnaces along here. I'm not going to build a super smelter yet. I want to build that in the main base and do something really huge. And then of course we have our cartography table, loom, and stone cutter. And then up here I couldn't think else what to do, so I just put a barrel and a bookshelf for decoration. Now from this wall here, we have our to-do list, and whenever we come up with a project to do, we can stick it on this wall and save it for the future. Well, it's been 2 days since I took that last clip, and as you can see, we've gotten a whole bunch of upgrades. Now, I've been really busy with a lot of real-life work and not been able to play a whole lot, so with the half an hour a day, or maybe an hour at most, that I've been playing, you can see that we've actually managed to get ourselves some better armor, an elytra with Unbreaking 3 and Mending, a better pickaxe, and a few tools here and there, and a secondary elytra from both buying them in the shopping district, and some people have given some very generous gifts, like that other elytra, and our beautiful Mending and Unbreaking 3 one that we've got on here. So now that I've got Unbreaking 3 and Mending on this pickaxe, and Silk Touch and F4 on this one, I'd like to get Efficiency 4 on this one as well, and when we combine all three, we could get a perfect Efficiency 5 Silk Touch pickaxe. Now, I only have 7 levels, so I'm going to head over to the shopping district where we've got an XP farm set up, get some levels, try my best to enchant, and get Efficiency 4 on this one, and then I'll see you guys when we're done. And just like that, we've now got 60 levels that we can use to enchant up our pickaxe here. So let's see what we get. Fortune 3, no. And to reset the table, we're going to take some lapis, throw that in, and what are we going to get? Silk? Yeah, let's just do silk. Okay, now let's see what we're getting. Breaking 3, ooh, that is tempting. But no, I want Efficiency 4. Would you look at that, Efficiency 4, and it wasn't even on the pickaxe. Fortune 3. No, I'm just going to push a level, see what we can get. And for now, I'm going to save our lapis, because we don't have a whole lot of that to spare. So now, just like that, I can put away these other books we got, take our Efficiency 4 that we have here, and combine all my picks up. And by combining 3 of those, we now have Camo's Pick, Silk Touch and Breaking 3, Efficiency 5, Mending Pickaxe. Perfect for insta-mining. And as you can see up here, I've got my camera account set up overlooking this area, because today we're actually going to start building our main mega base. That's right. You've probably been wondering what these yellow pillars sitting around are. There's one there, and that's because we're actually planning out a massive circle, stretching out 201 blocks in diameter, with this pillar right here as the center of it. So I'm going to go to sleep real quick, and then get building the first quadrant of our circle. While there were a few hiccups here and there, building throughout this forest, it was actually pretty smooth sailing most of the way. We managed to get the circle done and still have a little bit of terracotta left over. And now, as you guys can probably already see, we're going to be filling in this entire circle around the perimeter with a big old wall going up to about this Y level that I'm flying at now, about 134. And then here in the center, we're going to have a massive tower going all the way to the building limit, and that'll be our main base. And now inside this wall, what I'm planning on doing is digging it all the way down to Y level 70, which is around this red sand area, and then filling it with lime green terracotta and like super grassy looking things, not the actual grass, because that's pretty dull, as you can see the color of it. It's not exactly the brightest, but I want to have almost a cartoony looking grass down in the bottom as like a big old field where we can build a suburban house area, I'm thinking maybe, and we can have our farms and stuff in and around, and then our main base where we actually live is a tower right here in the middle. But of course, none of these plans I'm saying right now are totally definite. This is just my rough idea of what I'd like to do this season. So real quick, I'm going to take the next few hours to go on a mining session and see how many resources we can gather. Now, if you guys want, head over to the comments section and take a guess on how many diamonds we're going to get. I'm predicting we're going to get a stack of diamonds if we mine them all up with Fortune 3, but that's for you guys to take a guess, and I'll see you when it's done. Alright, we're now halfway into our mining session. It's been 1 hour, and this is what we've got. We've drained our pickaxe entirely, and we got a whole ton of ore, except only 15 diamonds. That's actually really disappointing, but we did get quite a bit of coal and iron, and a whole lot of redstone. I'm actually surprised how much redstone we got, so I'm pretty happy with that. Except that 15 diamonds, that's not the greatest. So I'm going to take all these resources that we mined up back to our base, repair my pickaxe and shovel, and try again in a new place. Hopefully our luck changes, because at the moment, we're not doing too hot. So I'll see you guys then. And just like that, we've been mining for another full hour, completely worn down our pick, and got a whole bunch of ore. Now thankfully this time we got about double that we got on the last hour long trip, except it's still not what I was hoping for. I'd hope we'd get maybe 40 to 50 diamond ore, but you know what, I guess this will just have to do. But on the other side, we got a little bit less redstone, but we got a whole lot more other stuff. Our inventory is completely full, and then we've also got all these shulkers here with stone and other random materials. Oh, and look, I forgot even a little bit of redstone that couldn't fit in. Well, that just goes to show how much stuff we got from this 2-hour mining session, and now it's time to head up back to the surface and smelt it all up and break it all down with fortune. So in the end, I'd consider that a pretty successful mining trip. We got a whole ton of iron, a ton of gold, we got almost a full box of coal ore, a whole bunch of redstone, a nice amount of lapis, and 43 diamond ore, which we're going to mine up right now. Out of all the things there are to do in Minecraft, this is definitely one of my favorites. And how many do we get? A stack 27? Not bad at all. That was super successful. Well guys, it's been a pretty good episode. We managed to finish our starter base, start our mega base here, and get a whole bunch of diamonds. But unfortunately everybody, that's all I got time for today. So if you guys liked the video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up, and if you really loved it, maybe even consider subscribing. But anyway guys, this has been Camo, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.